Hi guys, I'm Steex, audio video production here at the Guitar Summit 2024 with Niels from the NRG brand. To know more about these new brands, it's new?
It's a relative new, yeah, indeed.
Okay. So let me know everything about the range that you have here of amplifiers, the concept behind the construction of this amplifier, and the concept maybe of your company with you.
All right.
Your thoughts.
I'm Niels. I started building amps years ago, and I actually built my first amp, the Reactor 2. It's a smaller version of this one for myself. I'm a metal guitar player. I play black metal, so I wanted a clean sound and a high gain sound that really fits my own sound. So I designed this amplifier for that, and that's how it started. I started expanding my range of amplifiers, and now I have, I think, four or five different amplifiers with different sounds in there. So that's how it actually started. Maybe I can explain every amplifier in detail. So over here we have the Reactor 8. It's a new amplifier. It's an 80-watt tube amplifier with two 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤 power tubes. So it has a clean channel and a lead channel.
Oh wow!
So this is the clean channel. This is the lead channel, and it has a built-in noise gate on the lead channel, so that can be helpful for
if you play
for
metal.
For high gain, yeah, indeed, and also a switchable FX loop.
Okay.
The 80-watt module also has an external bias check on the back.
Great.
So it's actually just an LED, and if it's yellow, the tubes are biased to low. If it's red, they are biased to high. So everybody can easily dial it in by its own. You don't need to send it to a technician.
Okay. Also, if people want to change.
If
tubes,
you want to change new tubes in it, but it only accepts 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤. Because of the power, it's 80 watts with two tubes. That's quite a lot. So you need those bigger tubes for that.
Okay.
So like I said, I have this model also in a 25 watt version, a smaller version like this one. But I don't have it at my booth. I have it at a test stand over there, but not at my booth at the moment. So this is actually a new model, the Alternator 2. It's also a two-channel amplifier, so we have a clean channel and a lead channel. And it's more for a classic British rock sound.
Okay.
So you have two gains for the clean and lead.
More...
Yeah, it's more classic indeed.
Very cool. It's wood.
Maybe a unique feature on this amp is the shape knob. So this actually boosts the low end before the gain stage. So if you turn it counterclockwise, you get more of a fuzzy sound. And if you turn it clockwise, you have more a sharp, precise sound.
Okay, great.
So can be helpful.
Depending also if you use humbucker, for example, and has more power, or the single coil can help, of course, the shape.
Indeed, that's correct. So I have this version also in an 80-watt version. It's over here on the top.
Okay.
So same layout, same sound, but just 80 watts, and with the noise gate on the lead channel and the external bias check, the small ones.
Here there is also the gate?
No,
only
on the big models. The small versions don't have the external noise, the noise gate. This is the most complex one with lots of sound options. As you can see, we have lots of knobs. So we have actually two main channels, but also the shape knob, same feature as here, so you boost the low end. We also have a shift knob, which shifts the frequency response of the tone stack. So if you want different frequencies to tweak, you can use this one. Gives you more versatility. And then you have the master section, so it's also a very complex master section with a master volume, a depth, a presence, and a feedback knob.
What is the feedback?
So the feedback knob is actually the negative feedback of the power amp section.
Okay.
So actually, if you turn it clockwise, you get more volume and more gain, and you get also more presence.
Okay.
If you turn it counterclockwise, you get a warmer sound, more classic sound.
Okay.
So it's very helpful if you want to dial it in with your cap.
What about the tubes here?
The tubes are
always
6550 or 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤. Yeah, those two can be in there. It's also 80 watts of power.
Okay.
And each channel, each of the main 2 channels, have actually 6 different sounds. So you can toggle between all the sounds. So the blue one is the clean channel, then you have a distorted clean, a crunch channel, more for rock, a high gain channel, and 2 different kinds of high gain.
And each share the same tone stack, is the same.
Yeah, indeed, they
settings.
share those
So
settings.
it's not. Do not recall any kind of position.
No, indeed, they don't recall it, but that's why you have two channels. Yeah, indeed. So you can put this one on the high gain and the other one on the clean channel, for an instance. This one also has a noise gate and an FX loop that can be switched, and it's also fully MIDI compatible.
Wow, that's
so
great.
By MIDI you can actually select every sound of the 6 sounds per channel. So lots
can
of
recall everything.
Indeed, lots of options in there. And then I also have 2x12 caps to match with the heads.
Okay.
So it's with custom printed printing on there.
Speakers?
2 Celestine Vintage 30s.
Okay.
I can also do custom printing if some bands request that, but this is the main print for the cap.
That's great.
Also a nice detail, you have the logo over here.
Yes.
And that logo actually lights up when you play the guitar. So it takes its power from the speaker jack. So you don't need...
so it's moved accordingly to the guitar. Indeed. Wow, that's cool.
I can briefly demonstrate that if you want.
Yes, of course.
So every time you play...
Wonderful.
Nice detail.
Yes. So Nils, thank you so much for your time. Really, really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Guys, you have the link in the description if you want to know more about NRG amplifications. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.